So there we are, how to start with Viva Goals. It's a topic that you hear a lot of, the Viva family, I always say. Just talk about it and let's see. First, I want to tell something about myself. I'm Femke. I'm from the Netherlands, so it's 5 o'clock here, almost dinner time. I'm community manager of the Dutch Women in Tech. It's a community for women in tech, and we try to get more women in tech. So it's really nice to be involved in. You can find my Twitter and my LinkedIn over here. And I'm in between jobs, so from New Year, I'm a technical evangelist at Wortel. So really nice to tell a little bit about myself. Let's go to the Viva Goals. So Viva is, I think, right now 1 or almost 2 years there, and it's going so fast with the Viva family and the add-ins, or also all the Viva modules. So what we see is that the Viva is an employee experience for connection, insights, purpose, and growth, and it's almost you can almost see every month or every 2 months new updates on it, and go really fast. What I'm going to tell today is more about Viva Goals, but first I'm going to show you what Viva modules there are, and that's the Viva suite. You see Viva Engage, Amplify, Insights, Pulse, Goals, Topics, and Learning, and also a little bit Viva Sales. Engage is your typical kind of is your previous jammer. Amplify is a platform where you can use your communication and send it to the different applications there are. You can think about your Engage, your Outlook, or your SharePoint modern sites. You have insights from your insights of how you work. You have Pulse, also really it's also something that is coming in the new year. But what you there can see is also more insights of the way you work, and can see how it used. You have goals, and you have topics and learning. So I can talk a lot of all those Viva suites, but for now we're going to goals. What I want to tell is there is a promotional price for the suites for the new year of $9, I think. You can, when you want to have goals, you can also have the suite, but you also can have just one license for only goals. And I don't know exactly, but I think that's $6 for one for only goals, so per user per month. So try to figure out what you want or what you need. For now, Viva Goals is a goal alignment solution that connects teams to your organization and to your strategic priorities. Organizations with strategic priorities. And when you have a goal or you want to achieve something, then is Viva Goals a really good tool for you. So when you have, you need to have some business results and you need to achieve that, then you can use Viva Goals for it. What they say and how you use it is the power of objectives and key results, so the OKRs. and it is the OKR framework where we are talking about. A little bit about the hybrid work and the OKRs. So there is a lot of change the last couple of years. I don't think I need to tell you about it. Of course, the pandemic and the living crisis and hybrid work. So the way of work is really changed, and there is a lot of impact for different organizations. So Viva Goals is something that helps people get involved with the company, knowing where they want to go to, knowing where others working on or where I need to go and need to work on, and give you the right tooling to do that. So it's always been a challenge to get focus when you have a hybrid work environment, and yeah, it's nice that there is that this is here. We're Microsoft Viva is a goal alignment solutions, and that's connect teams to your organizations, and you get priorities and business results in your application. So what I want to tell is this book a little bit about. It's OKRs for all. So it's a tip when you want to do more with OKRs and with Viva Goals to see this, to buy this book and read it. It's from the founded company Ally. So this is from the vice president of Microsoft Viva. His name is Vetri Valor. I don't know if I say it right, but that's his name. And the book is all about tracking OKRs. I'm gonna tell a little bit about it, what I'm saw in a book where I can tell you about. But the speed of collaboration and happening at a scale we've never seen before. But with this new way of working, business leaders and their teams are experiencing challenges amplified by the climate around them, and the changes them several forms. So this is our book is a lack of alignment, the great reshuffle, visibility, expectations for growth. So that's are the hardest challenges that businesses have for this moment. And when I'm looking at the lack of alignment, is that in so many cases managers and teams aren't aware of what others their partners are working on, or whether they're focused on some same initiatives or whatever their own group is working on. So we don't know what other people working on and what they are doing, because we're working from everywhere and we cannot see it always. So the lack of alignment is one of these challenges. Another one is the great reshuffle, and when you want to know more about that, it's a good idea to look at the work trend index, and therein you can see that the global workspace is extremely consider some changes, and employees aren't connecting face to face. So they might meet up in the break room around the ping pong table. So that's not there. And when you want they want to know what other people's doing, and want to know what is the right work to do and helping the company with their goals. So the work trend index have it a lot about the great reshuffle. There are also a lot of content to find when you want to know more about that. The visibility is more difficult, and blind spots are there, and also expectations for growth is a hard challenge that organizations have at this moment. So let's go to OKRs and what are OKRs really, and what can we do with that? Now it's objectives and it's key results. So that's what I'm gonna show you in the tooling. With the objectives are what you want, what your goal is and where you want to go to accomplish, and the key results are there for to achieve your objectives. So we're gonna see. First, I want to show some powers of the OKRs, and I've seen this at Viva Explorers Day a few weeks ago. They showed me this, and I think this is a really nice slide, because the power of OKRs are focus, alignment, tracking, transparency, and stretch. And that's all the things that you get when you use OKRs. So I really like this. When you have focus, and I think it's always good when you use OKRs to have just 3 or 5 goals every quarter, and organizations have then a focus on work what really matters. So you can have a lot of OKRs, but it's always good to have 3 or 5 OKRs to work with. Otherwise it's too much and you don't have any focus anymore. Alignment, research show that only 7% of employees understanding their company strategy. So when you have your OKRs, you know what the strategy is from your company and where you want to go. So everyone is in the same direction, and that's what we want. Then we have tracking, and OKRs are driven by data. So it's really nice that you can track where you are, where you stand, but also solutions with other party tracking material. So I'm going to show that later more, but it's nice if you track where we are, where we stand, and what we need to do to get this done. And we want to go to achieve this goal. Then transparency, of course, with these OKRs, we know what we're working on, with who we're working on it, what our goal is, and where we want to go to. And that's really nice to set it up, and everyone is in the right direction. So also stretch, when employees are encouraged to set stretch goals, then they achieve what might not seem as possible. So people need it. You have the OKRs. What you can use are the business, department, and individuals OKRs. So it's good to think about that there you can define more OKRs for that. So let me start with how to set it up. And when you start, you can put it in your tenants and give a license in Microsoft Viva Goals or a suite. But also you can start the trial over there. I put a QR code. I don't know if it's gonna, you can use it, but I have also a link, so I set it later maybe in the chat, or you can search on it for the 60-day trial, because it's easy to find, but it's a tip when you want to try Viva Goals and find out what it is. Then you have the admin dashboard on Viva Goals, and what you're seeing here is, first I need to go to goals.microsoft.com, because I can't find it in the admin center, only in goals.microsoft.com via my browser. And what I'm seeing is some settings for who can join this organization. Is it just anyone from my Contoso tenant, or is it just only members I give access? So first I need to give the users, of course, a license, and after that I can say which people are needed to again come to this environment. What you see is otherwise the settings, the users, teams, time period. So the users are the people who you wanna join in your Viva Goals organization. The teams you can set up, like you have a team marketing or a team what you want, every team what you want. Product management, you can set many teams up over there and put the users in it. You can have the teams you already use in your office tenant, so you need to make new teams in here. And then you have the time period, so you can say I want to every quarter or every month. I want to. What's the time period to set an OKR? Or then I want to achieve my goal and make my dashboard like that. Of course, the notifications, integration, OKR model, configuration, OKRs and projects, and import and data. But why I'm just this seeing is you have your admin at goals.microsoft.com, and right here you can give people access to different teams and to the different OKRs. Later more. So get started in goals. Like almost all the other FIFA experience, it starts in Microsoft Teams. So it is also in Microsoft Teams. You can go to the dots and find out FIFA goals, and then it's there. So almost everything you can do in the FIFA goals app in Teams, really easy to use with your daily work in Microsoft Teams. So when we get started in Viva Goals, I'm opened right now my goals.microsoft.com. So also my web browser is a part of what I can do. So what we see on the left side is search, notification, my OKRs. You see test OKRs, bookmarks, explore, all teams, users, feeds, and admin. But notifications, you can say, okay, I just want a reminder for that my OKR, I want to check in my OKR, or want to give a status of how it, where I work on, or what is the time of that, of when someone did something with an OKR, I get some notification. My OKRs, you can see what are my OKRs, what are my projects, what is my dashboard. But this slide is more about, you can see we have a Teams environment, but also go to the web browser. For now. So let's see that I'm working at Test Femke. That's my company for now. And I open Viva Goals, and this is an organization that I have the fourth quarter of 2022. And what I'm seeing here is I'm in the company Test Femke OKRs. So all the people I invited are also in this same company. What I'm seeing right here is, again, my OKRs. I see marketing OKRs, I see test Femke. And you can choose between your OKRs or the OKRs of the organization. So when I'm in Viva Goals, I can see all the OKRs of my organization or go to the OKRs of my team, for example, marketing OKRs. So this is a first look about how Viva Goals is working in Microsoft Teams. So it's good to have 3 or 5 OKRs at each level. So you can think about your team or your organization or your own OKRs. And what we see here is, I made some OKRs already. What we see here is you can see more details. So you see test Femke OKRs and you see the objectives over there. And objective is research and improve customer satisfaction. And the key results I need to have what is increase net promoter and raise overage. So what I can do is set it up for my organization or give other people the permission that they are responsible or the owner of that or OKR of for the key results. So this is not a really good one because it's at risk and some of that is not started. So these people really don't know how it works or it's just a great test that I'm made. But later you can see I've changed that. For now, you see this, the OKRs, the objectives, the key results, and at least you see some projects. Now you can see some more detail. So I picked up another slide and you can see more detail on the breakdown. What you see here is that you have more levels. So you have something about product, you have something on platform, so that's all your teams, and you have something of your company. And you can see who is the owner at the end. But also you can see more about what is the status of it and what is the due date. So this slide is a quarter before that, but it's nice to see who's on track and what is behind and which team we need to help a little bit with these goals. Okay. For now, you can see a really, I think, clean and simple application. It's a nice overview to see what are the goals and what we need to achieve with each other. So it's looked really nice, I think. Of course, you have a good view of what are the where we stand and what we need to do and what I need to do, and it's still all in Teams, so it's really easy to have. So you can, what you see over there in the upside is build check-in, or you can just check one objective or key result. And a check-in is something that you do to change your status or give a note to someone, to the key results, what you did or why it doesn't work, or what worked well, and give some notification or some more information about what the status is. Later I'm going to show something more about that. There it is already. So here you can find the check-in button. It's there right after the key results, the key. So you can see it right there. Check-in is over there. And it's really easy to go there and give an update about where we stand. When you want to have a check-in, you can also see analyze what's happening and what has changed the last months or weeks. And you can say, okay, my overage score need to be from 6 to 8.5. He's now a 0. But I can say, okay, this needs to be 7, and the state is behind. And also, I can give at the notes an update, and it's optional about why it's changed and how it's changed. Of course, it's always good to know why something changed and have some discussion with your team. Why it's now a 7 and first it wasn't 6 or something like that. So always good to know why the score is changed. Then let's go to the objective and key results. We're still in teams, of course. But what you can do is you can make the new objective really easy. For now, I'm already had made someone, but when you want to make an objective, you can use the plus button and add objective. It's really easy. Also, what you then see when you make a new objective, you can add some key results on it. And good to tell you, there are also a lot of templates of objectives. So you can see that when you open the add objective button, if someone want to see it, I can demo it, of course, if that's someone wants. But there are a lot of templates you can use that already is there, and maybe it gives you some inspiration of that. But what I want to say is it's still really easy to use, really easy to make an objective, and really easy to make key results. So what is your goal and what is your key result? Then when you make a new key result, you can put the name of the results. You can also get some metric name and your target over there. And I'm going further. What you can see is also get a data source in there, or just say, I want to check in it by myself. So I want to check in it every week, or I want to check in every 2 weeks, so that we know what we did, or only when something changed on the objective. The data source, there are a lot of data source, and there's coming a lot of more. But what you see over here is Azure DevOps, for example. But also maybe nice to tell Asana, HubSpot, Jira, Salesforce, Snowflake. But soon there's also Power BI, Dynamics, so there's a lot to come. And it's really nice that you can have your data source in your Viva Goals and give you an update about the key results. Okay. And also maybe nice to tell Planner is coming soon, so it's really nice to have that also in Viva Goals. Let's go. What you see here is the And I think it's really nice that you can have, for example, your SQL server in here, and yeah, get there your key results from. Oh, and what you saw was the logo of that in it. Quite for now, some more details, because we made it a key result, and it was easy to get the data stored in it and make a name. But you can also say, okay, this is a type for my organization, or if it's only for my team, or just who are the owners of this of this of this OKR or key results. And of course, what is the time? The time, how do we say, the time frame? I think when it's need to be done. Okay, monitoring OKRs. So I think it's nice that you have your you have your OKRs. You have your check-in. You tell people, you tell people you make appointments together when you check in, or how you check in, what you do with your goals. So it's good to have a process of monitoring your OKRs with that check-ins, manual or maybe automatic. Is that possible? But you need, as an organization, you need decide where you when you check in and what you do with that. So it's a good tip to have a rhythm in that, and that people know what they're expecting from that. What I'm seeing over here, and where we are now, is in not the OKR tab, but in the project tab. So you can also make some projects, and really nice there of that is when you have, for example, you wanna you wanna have an event or something like that with different to an organization. So an organization wanna have an event or more events, and you can say, oh, this is something what we want, this is something what we achieve, this is our goal, and so this is something what is coming back. This is something what come back. Maybe a quarter after, or maybe a year later. So what you can do with a project is that you can say, I duplicate my project and use it for another time again. So the projects are your task. If I say that's more like your task of what work needs to be done. So you can duplicate it, you can use it again, and yeah, you can see your individual projects or your team projects in here, and also what's behind, what's on track and on track. So how far they are. Okay. We saw the few chart I'm going to talk about, and we saw this overview of all your objective and all your key results, but you can also use the view chart. It's upstairs next to the check-in, bulk check-in, and the view chart gives you more like this. So you can see in one view overview what is done and what not. So different view. And of course, still in teams. What you see over here is that you can also share your objective and see, or your key result. In this kind, I shared a key result and can say, can you give me a check-in, or you can say this is a notification in the chats, so people can give easy a check-in about an update about their key results. So easy to share and easy to manage. Yeah, and when you want to check in, you get a pop-up in your Teams environment. So you can say, I changed it from 3 to 4, and the status is still behind, and check in or give a little note so other people know what you did or why it doesn't work or just worked. So a quick update is really nice in Microsoft Teams. So then we have the reporting and the presenting progress. And what we have in Viva is Viva Goals is in dashboard. And you can see it over here. And the dashboard say the progress over time, and you can change from dates, and you can see how many OKRs are opened and what the status is. So the dashboard is really easy. You can customize your dashboard and you can share it with others. They're also easy to share when you have a meeting or yeah, something like that, or just in your Teams chat to give an update to everyone. So when you click on the share button, you see with who you want to share. Is it public or just a user? And you can say copy link to dashboard and share it where you want. And that's me. I don't know what time it is right now. I think a little bit early, but I have some tips over here. Viva Goals adoption guide is a good one to find out what it is. You can find some adoption tips around Viva Goals. The ultimate guide to OKRs, also a good one to check in. And Microsoft Learn have a great bot you can use. Then you have Getting to Know OKRs. Is also a great link with a lot of content to find out what is OKRs and how can I use it or how can we use it. And of course, the Viva Explorers is a group that talks about Viva. They're really passionate about it, and they have a lot of events all around the world about Viva, but also have some blog posts and meetings in it. It's great to follow these people and see who they are, because these are the people who talk a lot about Viva and have a lot of knowledge about the Viva family, Viva Suite. Of course, I really want to give special thanks to our sponsor and everyone who set this up and did this. Of course, appreciate your feedback, so I'm gonna let this in here. If you want to give feedback, that will be great. And then we go to the next slide. I don't let it here. Raffle. Oh, I'm so quick.
Yes, you are.
Oh,
I was
I'm
about to
so
say, hey,
smart.
I was really about to say you like,
Yeah,
so quick and but
I can show something in my environment if someone wants that because maybe it's different in web browser than in my slides. Um, let me see if I can.
yeah, sure, please go ahead.
Oh, there we are. It's always easier to uh, have a little demo. You see it, I think?
Yes, we can.
Great. So what you here seeing is in the web browser Viva Goals, and also you can find it over here. Of course, you can clip it, and you have it in Teams. So it's here. When you go to the admin, you can have the teams. I already made marketing and affiliate team, but I'm also can say the team owners is someone else. Can easy make a new team, and here you can find the time period, some notifications. So what's the time you want to check in, summary update you can get, and of course, what is the integration? Also Excel, the good one, Trello, and this, but some integration you can find. You can have more information about the OKR model. So, and the projects, you can say, I want this enable multiple teams or just enable multiple owners. So you can say when it's at risk of behind or track, you can give it in 25% or change something like that, what you want. I think you also, no, you can change the name of that. And you can import data from Ali or import export from your Azure storage. Let me see, when I'm going to my OKRs, here I can make a new objective and just make a test. I'm not so inspirational. And when I've made this test, I can say options. And I have here, let me see. I can also see sample OKRs. So this is the templates I mentioned earlier before when I'm in marketing, and I can say I want to achieve record metrics in all areas of marketing, for example, and I can say add this one. And then when I'm closed, then it's in here. So I made earlier a marketing team with also a template. And what you also can do is change this from 0 to 48. And it's not at risk, but it's on track and I can check it in. So this is something really easy you can use, and also can change the owner of this. So now is Christy the owner of this key results. And you can see the change over here.
Uh, Sorry to interrupt. Actually, I can see one hand. Ayub Patel. I think he wants to ask some question.
Yeah,
Can you? Yeah. Please use ask a question and write your comments. We can publish your comments and probably, she can see and answer it.
great. Yeah, let me see what I can.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to ask the question in Q&A or in chat. Nothing is working, so I can't ask
It's
the
Oh,
question.
it's okay. I already allowed your mic, and probably you can use ask a question and write down your comments. We will publish your comments, but it's fine.
Can you reshare the what they call raffle URL in chat?
I'm sorry. What do you want?
Can
Alicia?
you put the URL for the raffle in the chat so we can
Yes,
we
yes.
can go to the
Yeah,
raffle?
of course. Uh,
Okay, that's
I get him here. It's nice.
okay. I will put it in the chat. No problem. And
Great. But yeah, I think Viva Goals is something that is really easy to use. But you need to really think about it, how you use it with your company, with your team, and you as an individual person. But also people need to have a little adoption about how they need to use it. And of course, the check-ins are really something you need to know when we're going to check in and how we get our goals there and get our results where we need it. So yeah, that's let me see. I had a question about the raffle, so now I'm just do the other one also for something you can win.
Hi, Femke. I had a couple of questions on the part
Yeah.
here, OKRs. So as OKRs being explored, there's a licensing involved, which is other than the Viva suite, right? It
Yes,
totally comes on a different licensing model.
it's a different license of yeah. Let me see. In the first, I have a slide of for that. Oh, not sorry.
that was in the
Yeah.
second or third slide. Yeah.
Yes, you can see over here the different FIFA suites, and there is a price for all the suites for the whole suite of $9. And when you have an individual, I think it's $6 for one, but I don't know for sure because New Year there are some changes in the price. But first it was you need to have a for individual per user per month a license for it.
Oh, I thank you, Femke. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I see. Kevin. Kevin is a FIFA Explorer I earlier mentioned before, so I think he knows the answer of this exactly. Can you give Kevin the phone for me? I don't know if.
Yes, definitely $6,
Yes.
Femke.
Yes.
Sorry, I would have put
Okay.
it in the chat, but the chat wasn't enabled. So
Great, great. Kevin, can you tell me something about the Viva Explorer? So you're in it, and I earlier mentioned about it, but maybe you can share something about that
yeah, very happy
when
to.
we have
So
time. When we have time, huh? Now.
yeah, absolutely. We're at www.vivaexplorers.com. I would say the website still needs a bit of love when I get a bit of time after Christmas on there, but we're sharing the why, the what, and the how of Microsoft Viva. So we're a kind of movement of common-minded MVPs who are looking to kind of help share what is happening
Great.
Just a slight warning on that link, and part of my technical inabilities is it doesn't work unless you put the www on there, which if anyone can help me with, would be very appreciative. So yes, one of the things we're trying to do is just get out there, speak at events, share videos, and get more involved with sharing what's happening, but also to hear feedback. So it's always lovely to hear questions and hear what people are thinking about the Viva tools that we can feedback for Microsoft. It was very exciting at the recent European SharePoint conference. We had a meetup, and Mr. Jeff Teeper and Mr. Adam Harmetz, which hopefully people have heard about, were interested in hearing what we're doing and came along and chatted to them. And we're seeing a lot more engagement from Microsoft because we're very aware. One of the things we found is there are so many different areas of Viva, and they're often very different areas with Microsoft. So if you are getting confused, come and speak to us, and we can help trying to explain, why you should need Viva, what are the different services in it, how you can get it rolled out to people, and also who you can speak to in Microsoft. So trying to act as that bridge to the wide world of Microsoft. We do also have friends of Viva Explorers. The only reason we're only MVPs is purely because it allows us to chat internally about NDA products without worrying to breach that. But we have some lovely friends like Femke here, who we hope will be part of the nest very soon.
Great, thank you, Kevin. Great. Yeah, I just wanna say thank you for being here. And when someone have a question, please find me on LinkedIn or Twitter or find me somewhere on the internet. And of course, I want to help you if you have if you want some help with Viva Goals or something, have some questions about it. Thank you for your time, and good luck with the other sessions that will come. Over here it's now almost 6 o'clock, so for me it's almost dinner time. But thank you for everything, and hopefully you had a quick view about how Viva Goals work and how you can start in it and how you can use it.
Yes, definitely it was a great session and we learned a lot of things, and that's good that you shared again about this OKRs and the discounting things. It's really great. Thank you so much, and you have a very great rest of your day and enjoy your dinner.
Yeah, thank you.
It's
Okay.
great. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.